Kieran's the leader, I've decided.
All right, I'm the leader. Well, hello. This is the podcast. We're the Likely Examiners. I'm Kieran.
I'm Alex.
I'm Emily.
And we're here to talk about whatever's going on in the news and our personal interests. And
Should we do our items?
Yeah, that sounds good. You have an item that you brought / would like to choose off your background room, which is full of items?
Yeah, the idea is that we'd all like to bring an item every podcast to display and show a bit of our personality. My room has lots of items in it, and it is where we are recording, so it's quite easy for me. I've brought this lovely on-air sign to display.
Oh.
In fact, it may be there in every episode.
That's crazy.
But I won't call it in every episode, just the initial introductory one. So I don't even remember where I got it, but I think it's appropriate to put on the show as we are on air.
Well, we are on the airwaves
not.
right now, aren't we?
Well, no. But
Well,
in a sort of spiritual sense.
I mean, in a spiritual
Yes.
sense, sound is just waves through the air, all sound. And so all sound is airwaves.
Yes, our voices are travelling through the air.
They are.
Did anyone else bring in a item this week?
I did. I will go next.
We'll go in order. Thank you.
All right.
Don't
All right.
freak me out.
I brought in this Captain America comic. It's the Marvel Masterworks, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, Volume 2. I've already read Volume 1. And I brought this because I forgot to choose an item and it was just in my bag. But it's a 60s comic. I showed it to my mum, who was born in the 60s, and she said, wow, that looks like a 70s comic. So I don't know what that says about it, but Stan Lee and Jack Kirby were known for being innovators in comics at the time, so I guess them being more modern than their, competitors makes sense. That's why they call it the Marvel Age of Comics.
Beautiful.
The 60s specifically was called the Marvel Age of Comics.
I have heard that.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a massive aficionado, I can co-sign that has been said about that era.
Yes. Well, you're an aficionado of the 60s as a decade, I would say.
Did you buy that or did someone gift it to you?
I brought this in 2016 or 15, one of the two,
So long ago.
and I've only just read it. I brought it then, and then earlier in the year, I brought Volume 1 on eBay for $15 from a lady in the UK, and then at Supernova, I found Volume 3.
That's right.
So now all I need is Volume 4, 5, and 6, and then I'll be a complete set. Emily, I'm not going to lie. I think that one of the biggest mistakes you've ever made in life was calling Kieran the leader.
Well,
Now,
didn't want to do it, and I know you wouldn't do it. And honestly, your
Well-
attitude today, I didn't want to vote for you.
Look, that's fair enough. And I'm not saying I necessarily disagree with having Kieran as the leader, but vocalising that, his head's going to get too big.
It already is. He
Well-
called himself a god amongst men last time.
No, I didn't. No, I just relayed the fact that other people have said that about me.
And I can't
times.
confirm that. I've never heard anybody say that about you,
but I've-
except for you.
You've heard me tell you lots of times.
Yeah, that's what I said. I've heard you tell me.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't believe what you say a lot of the time.
Well, I'm just relaying the truth. So
All right, can I show my item?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
it's very on brand for me. Okay, I put it in a display case. I brought my signed Dan and Phil photo cards.
Nice.
Dan and Phil are my favorite YouTubers ever, and I met them last year. Thanks to my friend, he bought me tickets for my birthday, and it is signed.
Very
And
cool.
Dan complimented my Tokyo Ghoul shirt when I met
Yeah,
him.
nice.
Oh,
Dan
lovely.
Wood.
And
What an edgy guy.
I love them. I'm gonna put it right there.
Oh, we're meant to display it, aren't we?
I suppose that is the idea. You could read us a bit of your comic if you like.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. This bookmark is here. I haven't even
Pokemon
finished
card.
the first issue. I have so many Pokemon cards from when I hyperfixated on Pokemon cards for like 4 months. And tell you, if there's one thing Pokemon cards are good for, bookmarks.
Also, quickly, can I just announce that my friend bought me a Labubu, right? These collectibles.
Oh my god, it's the
It's
world's
fake.
exclusive Sapphire Labubu.
It's fake, and they didn't realize. And as soon as I got the box, I went, "That's fake," because I collect other Pop Mart stuff. So I
Is it
know
a bootleg Labubu?
Labubu, it's fake.
Labubu.
Le boot boot. Le boo boo.
I don't understand the appeal myself.
So it's for me. I like to collect things, and anytime it's like you don't know which one you're gonna get, and you need to spend lots of money to get all of them, I'm like, well, sign me up.
Okay. I was going to read some of this, but now we're talking about Labubu's, and I have many, many thoughts and opinions
Wait, let me
about
take it
Labubu's. About Pop Mart in general, actually.
Oh, let me just wait. Give me. I can't.
Okay.
I can't. Hang on.
Actually, do I want to say this on a podcast?
Well, we can
think
cut it out.
No.
I think so.
No, it's okay. I feel like if I speak my truth here, I'm going to get put on a watch list.
Why?
What possible watch list would you get on for talking about Labubu's?
See, my opinions on Labubu's devolved far more about Labubu's and just start to go into the greater meanings about capitalism and how evil it is. Because realistically, Pop Mart is evil capitalism. I have many thoughts on Pop Mart. Look, children addicted to gambling.
You're right.
You know, it started with loot boxes and video games, and then eventually someone made such an unfair system, thanks EA Star Wars Battlefront 2, that loot boxes got banned, and then, you know what, the companies were like, let's just make it in person with blind boxes. They're so, like, you know, blind boxes should genuinely be an 18+ item just because they do encourage gambling.
They do have age restrictions on them.
Blind boxes have age restrictions?
Well, all
I'm
the Pop Mart
so
ones
glad
do.
to hear.
15+.
That's
still
better
not
than
really-
bit too young.
There's little kids,
That's
like tiny
just
kids.
the age at which
playing
you start to
Yeah.
get your own money anyway, so there's no point trying to sell it to anyone younger.
I didn't start buying blind boxes till I was like 20. Which was the Hirono collection from Pop.
I mean, to be fair, you know, I didn't start going to the casino till I was 18, still got a gambling addiction, you know.
I was about to say I don't, but I buy this stuff.
You don't have a gambling addiction in the way of the casino. People think gambling addiction's only the casino. It's not. Gambling's all around us. Anything that's like, oh, you spend money and you have a chance to get something, gambling. Genshin Impact. That's gambling.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, but you don't have a gambling addiction, right, Emily?
I spent so much money on that
How much
game.
did you spend? Are you willing to drop the number on air?
If I think about it in like every time a new drop came out of like character that you could get that was rare, I think the most I spent in one time was $1,000.
In one time?
Like to get the character.
Damn, you make me feel a lot better about my Fortnite addiction.
No, it was really bad.
Yeah.
Like I haven't played in years specifically because of the fact I would spend so much money on it.
No, I'm glad to hear you haven't played, and I think you should keep that up personally.
But I do want to play again, but I think I've gotten out of because there's so many things I've missed out on now.
Yeah.
Because I started playing it from the start.
Yeah.
So I was keeping up with
Yeah.
every single new character.
You were against an Impact fan when those bitches were burning PS4s in protest. Like,
So now that I've missed so much, it's like, well, I'm not going to be able to catch up anyway, so why do I care? I like the characters I've got.
that's fair.
One thing I will say is I've never been like drawn into the casino. Like when I do go, I'm never like, I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep
We
going.
were teenagers, but I haven't gone back since myself. I don't know, have you been to the casino lately?
Unfortunately not. Haven't been in like 8 months.
Do you like
I
actually
miss
have
it.
a problem?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Don't go.
Like, oh, I will. I mean, like, I don't have, like, I have a problem in the way that I have an addiction problem, you know, where it's a problem and it could be a lot worse, but I'm aware of it and I manage it, you know?
But you let loose every now and then.
Every now and then you just gotta let loose.
I don't know.
Like,
man.
you know-
Pointless money. At least with Genshin Impact, I got a reward.
The reward of the casino is money. I've walked away from the casino with, like, hundreds of dollars
I've
that I didn't
never-
have when I walked in.
Never won money.
First time I went to the casino, I walked in with $5, I walked out with $580. And how is that not going to get an 18-year-old addicted? The amount of dopamine I had that night, crazy.
I've seen you win at the
And then
casino.
a week later, my dad died.
Wow.
Good times. I was a great housemate.
You were a great housemate. I'm
Is
not
that
gonna
when
lie.
that party was where I got those photos of you
Insert
looking
the
cracked
picture
out?
again.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That is when that party was
I only
from.
mentioned so that I can show the picture again.
Why did I look like that? I really need to understand, like, what... Did someone drug me that night?
Wasn't me.
I think you drugged yourself with a lot of alcohol.
It was that. I did drink.
You were,
I was very anxious about seeing all those people again.
yeah. So, you know, SYBAU.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you know acronyms.
I actually didn't know what that meant until a few weeks ago. I had to search it up.
That's like an old one.
Well,
That's like a research. I saw it and I was like, damn, that takes me back to being in high school.
I never saw that in high school.
I swear I saw it in high school.
I did not.
I saw it and I was immediately like...
Sibel?
I feel like I've seen that. I've never used it myself, but it is an
like
old-timey one.
Ijbol?
Yeah,
From our
thank you.
time, yeah.
Thank
Ijbol?
you. Okay,
Ijbol?
thank you for making me feel sane.
Well, I never saw it.
Well, if
Alright.
you use it, you're insane. But
And we already knew I was
Yeah.
insane, though.
you're sane for knowing of it.
Sibel?
What does each bowl mean?
I just burst out laughing.
That's sort of circling back to ruffle, right? Rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to pull up an archive from my Facebook. So way back in year 8, me and a friend created a 25-letter acronym that was just a stupid extension of ruffle. I posted it on Facebook.
I still like dillygaff.
Oh, you like Dillygaff, do you? Mm-hmm. Does it look like I give a fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Die.
Yeah, alright.
Did you find it?
No, I posted a lot on Facebook in high school, okay?
You're trying to find a Facebook post from, what, 10 plus years ago?
Found it.
Oh, jeez, Alright, forget I said anything.
Lom to tatfu basitif. Laughing out loud so much the potato flies out of your bum and hits someone in the face.
You have to send that to Kieran. So he can
I
put
will.
it
I will.
video.
I'm gonna...
in the video, not just so you have
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant for my personal archive.
Boom. This is the meme right here. It's edited onto my hand by our amazing editor, Kieran.
Oh, yeah. Someone once called me an amazing editor. Did you know that?
You're actually quite good at it.
Oh, yeah, thanks. The surprise in the tone of voice. You're
How do you?
actually quite
Is it
good at
hard to line up the audio with the video?
Considering I've again failed to do the...
Oh, I mean, if we all do it now, you'll be able to line
yeah.
it up.
Why do you do
right?
that?
Yeah, that's right.
Why do you do that?
Yeah.
Because when you do this, the sound spike, because you'll be able to see a wavelength form on the editor. When you do this, it'll spike up,
Yeah.
so you can match the frame to the exact point when the clap happens.
It becomes
And
slightly
when
confusing if you do it 7 times, like we just have done. I'll line that up, yeah.
Have fun, editor.
Next door's dog's like, what the
Oh no. Actually, I brought this comic entirely because the Black Panther movie was coming out and it had Black Panther on the cover.
Do you notice I put the Labubu there as
And
a...
I did. It's evil and I hate it.
I love it.
Ironically, now I've actually looked at the reading order. Black Panther is only in that much of it. He's in the last few issues. And,
Are you going to
and that's
read
all.
us a section?
I was, but then we're going to talk about Labubus. I will read you a section now.
We really...
I had a Black
Choose a
Panther
number
one.
between 82 and 99.
Can I go for 99?
Sure.
I was going to say that too.
For a
Well, look at you guys are so in sync.
It's the autism.
Yeah. And the voodoo black magic that we have between each other.
All right.
You carry on. I'm going to go look for a tiny silver Black Panther that I may have on my shelf.
Okay.
Carry on.
Here's an excerpt from Tales of Suspense 99. Now, this was in fact the last Tales of Suspense ever published. So back in the 60s, Marvel was having printing issues. And so DC let them print some comics with their printers, but only a limited number. And I mean, this was very true, because comics being centered around one character that sort of started in the 60s. Often before then you'd get Tales of Suspense, Amazing Fantasy, Tales to Astonish, that kind of title where it's just general and there's often reoccurring characters. And then when a character's really popular, they tend to sort of take over the series. So Tales of Suspense was Iron Man, and then they made it Iron Man and Captain America when the character was brought back in 1963. And then this was the last issue of Tales of Suspense because after this, Marvel got their own printers back and Iron Man and Captain America got their own comics.
Okay.
So anyway, Captain America, living legend of World War II, the claws of the Panther. Locked within an automatic magna ship, Cap hurtles into the heart of our darkest Africa. In answer to an urgent summons from the Black Panther, when suddenly, Cap, illustrated to be flying in some sort of futuristic metallic ship, is shown to be hit with a large yellow ray of energy. A blistering ray from somewhere in space. It just missed my ship by inches. Warning, prepare yourself for the unexpected shock of a lifetime, which awaits you at the conclusion of this cataclysmic chronicle. I'm guessing this is probably part 3 of many. Next panel. The blast actually melted that mountain, blazing a path right across the terrain below. If it had struck here, the ship and myself would have been totally disintegrated. And that's a 60s Captain America comic.
Very nice. Yeah. Put it back.
That was beautiful. A round of applause.
That was 1 page. 60s comics are kind of bad, but really fun,
I found tiny silver Black Panther.
Oh, the Ushi Black Panther.
Remember them?
Yeah.
I think Woolworths gave them away
Yeah, it was.
It's
for
rare.
a while. Yeah, the silver indicated that it was, of the rarer variety. I had loads of them, as I think most people did at the time. And then I gave them all away to my cousin who was collecting them because they're children.
Fair.
Yeah. I kept that one out of respect for Mr. Black Panther, who passed away around that time.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So to conclude, we have a fake Labubu, signed Dan and Phil photo cards, 60s Captain America comic, silver Black Panther, on-air sign that will appear every episode.
Oh, yeah. Well, that brings an end to the items section of the podcast.
Took a long time.
It did. Breaking news, Emily.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we did it this way for the items. I think we should go backwards for the news.
That's it.
Please tell us your news.
Is it about your hair?
No, but I got new hair.
That's news.
I thought you looked different.
Oh, I think, we're encouraging regular viewership, aren't we? So that's going to be something that our viewers from
That
last
was
week
actually-
will
Considering that this
appreciate.
podcast is going to be published in a couple of weeks, it's going to be funny if the news, because the news is going to be kind of out of date, right?
Yes, it's a good thing the item section went so long because all the news will be out of date.
See, my idea of news was just kind of like something that's happened that got announced with my special interest that I thought was pretty cool. So,
It sounds suitable.
yes, my special news is about the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie,
Ooh, I'm actually excited about that.
which comes out, I think it's September 11th in Australia,
Oh.
but it's...
September 11th.
Ooh,
Oh!
ooh.
Yeah, it is the 11th.
I feel like one of the worst birthdays to have, especially if you're a citizen of New York, but just in general to anyone who lives in a Western world where 9/11 was big news. September
Big news everywhere.
This is what...
Was it? I mean, we assumed that, but like there's like
They hit the
25.
second tower.
9/11 wasn't very big in the suburbs,
Well, I mean, if you think about the fact that there's like over 20 wars concurrently happening in the world right now, and how many of them do you know about? One, maybe two?
Two.
Two? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
two.
So,
One's
Name
been going
them.
on a while.
I mean, I think I can like name four, and many of them have been going on for many years, and the
I know
media
the
just
main
doesn't
wars,
talk about
yeah.
them. Yeah.
It's the war between me, myself, and I.
It's the culture war.
The war between the land and the sea coming soon on Disney Plus from Bad
But
Wolf
I mean, considering that,
Productions.
but if you were in a country where 9/11 was big news, being born on September 11th, 2002, on the 1 year anniversary, that like being born on the day, that's just like, oh my God, this is happening and this is happening. It's just kind of crazy, but like, that anniversary is coming up, and it'd be like 11:40, and you'd just be holding. You're like, nah, I'm waiting for the next day.
If you were born on the day it happened, you'd always know what anniversary it is. Or if you forgot your age, you could just look
that's
at the
true.
news and you'd know.
That's true. That's so true.
Just saying. Anyway, it does come out on September 11th.
Yeah, sorry for derailing the
So
conversation
fine.
towards
I love being
9/11.
interrupted.
Oh, good. Because another thing about 9/11 is that I think
Did Kubrick do? No, I'm thinking of David Lynch. I'm getting my directors confused.
did he do the Elephant Man? What
I was thinking of Twin Peaks.
Oh, no, Kubrick didn't do.
No,
Twin Peaks.
no, I just let me.
Just
Can I share my news now?
Yeah, carry on.
what? Oh, yeah.
Look, originally Kieran was the one who interrupted you a second time. I was sitting and listening, and then he started talking. I had
And
to,
don't forget,
you know.
I interrupted the first time as well. So it's 2 for 2. Go on.
I have two murderers in my family. I have a murderous aunt on mum's side and on dad's side. So
Women power.
They could
Yeah.
murder each other.
they could. I'm also related to the writer of Schindler's List, the book.
I ride in
Very
a lot of
distantly.
Schindler lifts because there's the Schindler company that makes elevators. I've not seen the film, so that's the only comment I can make.
I also haven't seen the film.
I also haven't seen the film.
Anyways,
Carry on.
it says the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, the part 1, because there's going to be 3 of them, it's sold. 19,825,555 tickets for about $190 million in 38 days. It's like surpassed all these films in Japan. It's now like number 3 of the highest earning films in Japan. It beat the Titanic. It also surpassed the One Piece film, Red.
I was going to say, was that Red? That makes sense.
It also surpassed Your Name, which is an extremely
Your name's good. I've seen
popular
Your Name.
film. It surpassed Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a good film.
And it
They're just
hasn't
going to have to
even
let it go.
it hasn't even come out in every country yet.
Oh.
Because it's not here yet. It's not in a few other countries.
Yes.
Yeah. But I just thought that was pretty cool. And there's still 2 more to go.
Yeah.
And then it will be finished.
So it's on the up and up until it's over.
It'll be very sad.
I don't
when
think
it
that's a
ends.
bad thing. I think a story needs to know when and how to end.
That
If you
is-
just drag it out, it becomes really bad.
That's it.
That is something
Yes.
that people really liked about the manga and the author was that she knew where she wanted the story to go and how she wanted it to end, and didn't, like, even though it was so popular, didn't decide to drag it out just because
Yeah.
it was popular.
Yeah.
She was like,
that's
no,
good.
I know what I want my
That's
story
good.
to be, and that's it.
That's a good, creative sort of stronghold to have, is knowing when you want to end.
Because, like, a lot of these animes or mangas and they just keep going because they're so popular and they want more, but it's like, just know when to end. That's my opinion.
Stanley and Jack Kirby very much showed that, like, letting people be creative and just, like, you don't want to make a comic to make money. It'll make money if you let people who are passionate about the medium make the comic. So, and, like, I think that's very much going to happen with the cinema, comic book, movie culture as well. I think that's entirely because of James Gunn as well. 100%. So
It's his second shout out. You got a shout out last time as well.
Great
look,
man.
I can't help it. He made the first DC movie he made literally changed me as a person. It made me happier to wake up in the morning and happier to go to bed at night and happier to be existing and living,
And his Scooby-Doo movies shaped my entire personality.
Hot sauce. Ra-cha-cha-cha.
Zoinks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's your mommy?
Anyway, Alex is going to come see the Demon Slayer movie with me.
I am. I'm looking
I
forward
would
to
say
it.
you can come too, but you won't know what's going on.
It's good animation.
It's
if you
very
like,
good.
If you like nicely animated sword fights,
Sure.
it's the thing for you.
It will be in Japanese with subtitles,
Mm,
if you're okay with
what language are the subtitles in?
English.
Korean.
And then I should be okay.
Yes, let's do it, and then we
Alright.
can review it.
Dope.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah,
God.
wonderful.
Bring the
I'm
camera
excited.
and we'll record during the film.
You can't do that.
Why not?
I think
can
if you
record
point the camera at
ourselves.
us, it's fine. I'll just pass the camera to the people in the row in front of us and say, could you just point that at us over your shoulder?
It'll be so boring because I'll just be sitting there like there'll just be no reaction, just me intensely staring at the screen.
That's all right. I'll talk through the whole thing.
Don't do that. You'll get punched in the face by me.
Fun fact: Kieran is one of the only people I would take to the cinemas because he doesn't talk. So was Emily actually.
That's it.
If you say to me, I really want to pay attention to this, I won't talk. But if it's like, well, it's just for fun, then and you're okay with me talking, I will probably make comments.
Yeah, I'm the same. Went to see Weapons the other day.
Weapons.
Yeah, the new horror / comedy. It becomes a comedy at the end. Just chatted shit the whole time.
Was it bad?
It was good fun.
Who did you go to see it with?
Cargus and Nick from high school.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, we chat shit through most films.
That's
Michael
fair.
Cargus.
Yes.
Well, did you know any other Cargus in
No,
high school? Emily?
my brain was just going.
Files.
I was like, I know that name.
I know that object. Yeah,
He's a cool guy.
he still is.
Does he still wrestle?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's the most in shape guy from our school these days.
Damn. It's your turn to share news.
My news, my god, do I have news? So, it was announced that Pokemon Go is changing the way the leveling up system works.
Oh.
So, they're adding in 30 extra levels. The current level cap is level 50. So, when the game released in 2016, the highest level you could achieve was level 40. To achieve level 40 required you to earn 20 million XP. Then, in December 2020, they said, all right, we hear you. There's lots of people who are level 40 and they want to be able to achieve to a higher standard and to aspire to a higher level. So we're going to add in level 50. And now they're changing it. So once you have achieved, so the total XP to get to level 50 is 176. Now they're making it so if you have 176 million XP, you will be level 80. And the extra levels they're adding in are actually going to be rebalancing the level system so that it's more like a little bit more like fair and you level up more frequently. Because a lot of people I didn't level up I have had times where I didn't level up for like a year once, I think. But I played consistently the whole time. But
How did
just
that affect your life?
Well, okay, so how does that affect my life? So currently in game, if you get to level 50, you get a really cool jacket that your in-person avatar can wear.
I thought you meant you're going to actually get a jacket, like,
Well, here's the
sent
thing,
to you.
is you get a jacket and it's got like cool patches on it, and I've always thought I want to recreate that jacket to wear while I play Pokemon. But I don't like it's a status symbol in game. Like level 50 is very difficult to achieve. Getting the jacket is very difficult. So I felt like it'd be very disingenuous for me to wear that jacket without being level 50. So I was always like, I'll get around to making it whenever I get to level 50. I assumed I'd get there eventually. I'm currently level 48. Anyway, so they announced that change yesterday, and they were like, so it's all going to be reworked. So the level 50 jacket is disappearing after October 14th.
So you don't have a lot of time.
No, I've got 50 days. I got 50 days and 38 million XP I've got to get in that time. They are giving through quests 7 million XP, so it's only 31 million XP, which comes out to needing exactly 1 million XP every 1.63 days. So basically, I'm going to be playing a shit ton of Pokemon Go between now and October because I really want that jacket. And if anybody was friends with me in December 2020, you know that this happened before. Because when they increased from 40 to 50, they said, hey, if you get to level 40 by the end of the year, they gave us till the end of the year. These bastards are giving me 2 months. They said, you get level 40 by the end of the year, you get a cool hat. And I've worn that hat in Pokemon every day since I got that cool hat. And I really grinded out in December 2020 as well. So I'm back on my insane Pokemon playing hours. We're gonna
Classic Alex.
Yeah, classic Alex. So
Hit me up if you're going to go for a long walk. I'll come with you.
I go for a walk every day.
No, but like...
Pretty much.
Just if you want company one time.
We can bring the camera and document this process.
Yeah.
That could be one of the episodes.
Yeah.
On location.
You guys will have to download Pokemon and play it.
I'll be behind the camera, so.
Well...
Oh, I love spotting, obscure stock sounds and film clips. I was watching The First Men in the Moon, which is a Ray Harryhausen film from '61, and that had some Doctor Who sound effects and spacesuits that were reused.
Hell
Turn
yeah.
up in Star Wars Bosk's uniform.
Bosk uniform from Doctor Who?
The spacesuit that Bosk wears in Empire Strikes Back is a spacesuit that I think was made for First Men in the Moon, but it turns up in Doctor Who in the 10th Planet and The Wheel in Space. So it's clearly been just put into some stock uniform place that's been hired, because Star Wars was made in the UK as well. Also, I went to see the Pink Floyd concert film live in Pompeii. At one point they have some stock footage of some lava, just to be a bit dramatic, and I thought, that's been in Doctor Who as well, that stock footage.
From the fires of Pompeii?
No, it's from, because this Pink Floyd is like 71, this film.
I remember it now. I remember
It's in like the title sequence of Inferno, and it's in Enemy of the World on the screen as well.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So yes, that was clearly from a stock archive.
Give us your news.
Well, I saved my news to last because it is sad, because the late now, Terence Stamp has died, the great British actor. He was General Zod in the Superman films.
I'm a little disappointed in you.
Are you?
I mean, just the fact that Terence Stamp died and you're talking to Australians and probably going out to an Australian audience, and you said General Zod in Superman and not Bernadette in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Well,
Arguably his most iconic role.
I do have Priscilla, to prove that I am a fan, I have Priscilla, Queen of the Desert on 4K Blu-ray.
Where?
It's in release order.
What year did Priscilla, Queen of the Desert come out?
You just have to vibe it.
Okay.
It's there next to Forrest Gump. Look where I'm pointing.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Wayne's World.
Oh, hell.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. If anybody hasn't watched this movie, you should go watch it. Iconic piece of queer cinema.
I haven't watched it.
Oh my god, it's so good. Hugely, because it came out in the 90s, right? 94.
Yeah, something
it was like a really big piece of trans representation at the time, because it featured, as played by Terence Stamp, one of the main characters, so 3 main characters, and one of the main characters is a transgender woman, and she talks about like taking hormones, and she's like, hey, don't call me he, I use she her pronouns and stuff, and that was like back in 94.
I don't know where you got it from.
So it's it was a big piece of representation.
Yeah.
And it's funny as well, because like a lot of people criticize it because it's a trans woman played by not a trans woman, but fun fact, the filmmakers wanted to cast a trans woman and none of them wanted the role. Because back in the 90s, publicly being a trans woman was
Dangerous.
and especially if you were like an actor and you were trying to get into the acting scene, and being known as trans would basically bar you from any future roles.
Yeah. I remember they didn't have a waxwork of Terence Stamp's character, but they had Guy Pearce in his costume from this film when I went to the Madame Tussauds in Sydney in 2012.
That would have been banging.
It was. It was just down the hall from the Rolf Harris waxwork, which I don't think is there anymore.
Probably for a good thing.
You can have that back over there.
Good reasons.
Yeah.
What costume was Guy Pearce's character wearing?
Oh, it was, glittery and feathery and...
It's most of them.
Yeah. But The Last Night in Soho is now his final film appearance, which was Edgar Wright's last picture.
Still haven't seen Last Night in Soho either.
I think you'd like it.
I probably would, because I don't think there's an Edgar Wright movie I don't like. And arguably one of my top 3 movies of all time is an Edgar Wright movie, that being Baby Driver.
Oh,
yeah, sure.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Oh, I should say that Terence Stamp, to me, I first came across him when I saw the Get Smart reboot film from 2008. Because I was a big
Oh,
Get
the one
Smart
with
fan.
Steve Carell.
Yep.
I know
Anne
that
Hathaway.
movie. I've watched that one.
Strange thing as a Get Smart fan is to see that Terence Stamp at the age of 87 has now died. He's been outlived by the original actor who played his character in the Get Smart movie. He played Siegfried, and the original Siegfried, Bernie Coppell, is still around at, I think, 92 or 93. But I was a big fan of Get Smart just from the repeats of the original show. And I don't really remember what I made of the film. I remember I liked Anne Hathaway, but I still like Anne Hathaway. But yeah, so of all the films you could watch, I think Last Night in Soho is up there on the list. Terence Stamp was big in the 60s himself, as was Diana Rigg, who it's her final film as well. But Mr. Stamp is referenced in Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks, the song. Great love song. Terry and Julie cross over the river and he's the Terence Stamp. Yeah, one of my favourite songs.
There you go. Well, rest in peace, Terence Stamps.
Absolute Terence Stamp, the singular. He's the
Sorry,
definitive article.
I apologise.
Indeed.
Just like the meat.
That's it.
Fucking hated that joke.
And if
Rest
you
in
get a
peace, Terence
chance,
Stamp.
you should all go and stream on Spotify Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks, or the David Bowie cover, which is now available on streaming, which is a great cover.
There you go.
Those are my recommendations.
Nice.
That was a very nice flow into those.
That's it. I'm like a genius. Many have said. I like to go into whatever you say sad,
Okay.
just to prepare myself. Right, go on. Say something sad.
I have nothing sad to say. I just wanted to recommend a song.
Is it a sad
Yeah.
song?
No.
Oh,
I could recommend a sad song.
yeah, go on.
Wait, I need to think.
Or give us your happy song in the
A
meantime.
happy song? Listen to Go by Cortez, Cortis. It's a K-pop song, but it's pretty cool.
Actually, I do have a recommendation, but it's not for a song. I started a new audiobook this week, the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. I've heard for ages that Brandon Sanderson is really good. My God, people were right. I'm only like 6 or 7 chapters in, but I'm very hooked on every word.
All right, well, I think that brings us to the end, does it not? Does that tally with the running order of the day? Excellent. Well, thanks.
I thought you had something sad to say.
Did I? Oh, Snoop Dogg is homophobic.
Oh my God!